As Neil mentioned, I've been the Director of Procurement and E-Commerce for Barts and the London NHS Trust for the last 8 years, I think, 8.5 years. And over the last 18 months or so, I've been taking an active role in the leadership of the London Procurement Programme. And I was invited to apply for the job of Managing Director a few months ago, and as of the 1st of April I will actually be doing that on a full-time basis, so I leave the Trust at the end of this month. What I would like to do is as I'm sort of migrating to this new collaborative organisation, I'd like to take you through a sort of a journey over the last 8 years, because I guess it's been quite an interesting journey for me, because back in 2000 I was one of the directors of the newly set up Purchasing and Supply Agency, which Duncan was the chief executive, and I was leading some of the sort of the major initiatives that had emerged from the Labour government. So things like the introduction of digital hearing aids into the health service, and that was working with sort of ministers and policy leads about delivering that, about spending £300 million on cancer services, which is about improving the availability of diagnostic medical equipment, things like CT and MR scanners, and that was all going swimmingly well, and lots of sort of important challenges. But it seemed to me even then, back in 2002, there was a need really to export some of these sort of skills, if you like, some of these commercial ideas to some of the major trusts, because many of those organisations had not embraced the procurement agenda. It certainly wasn't high up on their priorities. Certainly the board never discussed procurement. And it just happens an opportunity arose at Barts and the London. And I remember Duncan saying to me, you must be mad to go and do all of this at a local level, you know. I mean, this is really hard stuff to try and convince clinicians to change what they've done over the last number of years. But anyway, I was young enough and foolish enough, and so here I am.